little jaunt over to the grocery store right by me. On my trusty fat bike. These things never let me down. So a lot of people ask why a fat bike. Versatility. They're just workhorses. They go more places. You know, they're unique. They're fun. They ride great. They're not the fastest things in the world. But hey, they're definitely worth every penny. Okay, so I figure I should probably do a little intro. Oh, there's parking bumpers there. Interesting. Alright, let me get my camera off my head because I'll be doing this with my POV camera. So, my name is Nick. I'm an avid cyclist, big advocate for cycling. I do live on a budget, and that is one of the reasons I wanted to do something with this and kind of help show people, you know, even if you're on a budget, you can find deals and whatnot, and little tips and tricks. It's inspired from a few different sources. So with that being said, I use currently a Hero Session 4, which is the one I'm filming on right now. I also have a Hero 8 Black right there. But I wanted to introduce myself and my reasons on this, but also tell a little bit about my bike. My bike is a 2022 Borealis Flume. I bought it on Facebook Marketplace when it was under a year old, and that was in July 2023. Since then, I've clocked more than 3,000 miles on it. I've added a lot of little things like lights, my camera mount, the bag. There's the other light, the pogies for winter, the bottle cages. This was an idea from one of the guys I watch on YouTube. Added the rack, the bags. I got to order another tire to match the back one for the front. At the back is a 45 North Van Helga 27.5 by 4-inch tire. The front is a Maxxis Minion FBF. That is 27.5 by 3.8. Here's the standard SRAM NX 1x12 driveline. My Crank Brothers Stamp 1 pedals that the bike came with. The only gripe I have about these is the pins on them aren't very long, so I'm ordering different ones. My light is a 1200 lumen Bright Eyes light that I got on Amazon. I don't know, I think it was like 60 bucks. Like a 10,500 milliamp battery external for it. These side marker lights are just some cheap ones I got on Amazon, and same with my strobe rears. Got one white on either side and two rear ones. I do a lot of in-town riding and stuff because I do live in a small city. It's only about 8,000 people, or 80,000 people. The rack is an Axiom fat rack, or fat liner, fat rack, something like that. That was like 70 bucks on Amazon. I do have a new axle for the rear, so I can attach a bob trailer. And I have an axle for the front that is capable of mounting a rack directly to it. And a rack on the way with the axles. So within a week, I'll have that on. Yeah. Dirty Teeth MTB. It's one of the channels I watch a lot. I get a lot of ideas and talk with him quite a bit. Get a lot of advice from him. Great dude. Go check him out. My other favorite YouTube channel, I have a sticker from him on the other side of the bike. But yeah, it is tubeless. I usually have like some little tools and stuff with me, but I'm just running to the grocery store quick while doing this, and left all that stuff at home. I'll go through that kind of thing later on. The pogies are just some Rock Brothers pogies I got on Amazon. They were like 55 bucks. This is a Rhino walk bag that I got on a Black Friday deal for like 17 bucks or something. Yeah, I've clocked a lot of time on this bike and I love it. I haven't been left walking from it at all. It's great. But what I want to do this channel is I want to help people get into biking or get ideas to get their foot in the door to do bike packing and stuff. I will eventually do some camping videos where I ride somewhere and camp and whatnot. There's a really nice state park not too far from me. That sort of thing. I just think it would be fun to do. I think if I'm going to do that though, I'm not going to use a fat bike. I'm looking into getting another bike that will be better for distance riding. Not saying fat bikes aren't, but I want something that'll be a little more quick for the trip than what the fat bike is, because they're not exactly fast, but they're not slow either. We'll put it that way. But are they very capable? Yes. This thing's an absolute workhorse. I've loaded up this rack on the back with an easy 70 pounds or so of stuff, if not more, and never had any issues yet. I live my life on a bike. I have a nice place not too far from where I'm at right now. But I gave up driving due to an eye issue. So I don't feel comfortable driving with that. But yeah. That's my intro video, so I will leave it to my other GoPro to film the rest of this one. Catch you guys later.